Breaking news. Today, multiple major global security, political, and economic developments are dominating international headlines, underscoring rising instability across Europe, the Middle East, and beyond. In Eastern Europe, the war between Russia and Ukraine continues to deepen humanitarian suffering. Russian missile and drone strikes have severely damaged energy infrastructure in Ukraine's Dnipropetrovsk and Zaporizhia regions, leaving tens of thousands of civilians without heat and running water during harsh winter conditions. Ukrainian officials warn that repairs are increasingly difficult as freezing temperatures slow emergency work and expose vulnerable populations to life-threatening cold. Power outages have disrupted hospitals, transportation, and residential areas, while air defense systems remain under constant pressure as attacks continue. Meanwhile, tensions within the Western alliance are drawing attention after French President Emmanuel Macron publicly warned that the United States, under President Donald Trump, is turning away from traditional allies and long-standing international commitments. Macron's remarks come amid growing concern in Europe about U.S. foreign policy priorities, with Germany and other NATO members expressing similar unease. Analysts say the comments highlight widening strategic uncertainty as global power balances shift and alliances face new tests. At sea, the United States has taken a rare and significant enforcement action by seizing a Russian-flagged oil tanker in the North Atlantic linked to Venezuelan oil shipments. U.S. European Command confirmed the vessel was captured following a prolonged pursuit under a federal court warrant tied to sanctions violations. The operation involved U.S. military and law enforcement coordination and has triggered sharp diplomatic reactions from Moscow. Experts describe the seizure as a strong signal that Washington is prepared to enforce sanctions aggressively amid rising geopolitical competition. In the political arena, President Donald Trump has announced plans to attend the 2026 World Economic Forum in Davos, Switzerland. The decision marks a high-profile return to the global stage, where his address is expected to focus on economic policy, housing affordability, and U.S. priorities abroad. World leaders and financial markets are closely watching the event for signals about future American economic and diplomatic direction. Finally, new security concerns are emerging in the Middle East as open-source intelligence reports indicate increased movement of U.S. military aircraft toward the region. The deployments include refueling tankers and strategic support aircraft, suggesting heightened readiness amid ongoing tensions. Pentagon officials have not announced any immediate operation, but analysts say the positioning reflects precautionary measures in response to regional instability. Together, these developments reveal a world under mounting strain, from war-damaged infrastructure and humanitarian crises to diplomatic rifts, sanctions enforcement, and rising military readiness. Governments across the globe are navigating an increasingly volatile environment where economic pressure, security threats, and geopolitical rivalry are tightly intertwined. Reporting for Frontline Intel, Alex Mercer.